This is Project Warlock 2. I never played the original Project Warlock, so I've got no opinion about this franchise, except that this game, when I dropped into it, was very exciting and cool, and reminiscent of the games that I played when I was a teenager in the 90s. It is definitely very, very reminiscent of Doom in particular, though, you know what, let's just get in there and see it. Let's go walk in the park, just because you don't want to see me struggle to survive. And here's my arsenal. Sounds good. Start a new game. We are warlocks. We traverse time and universe looking for wisdom and power. Some time ago, our master talked about going on a crusade against evil, and shortly thereafter, he disappeared. Palmer. Is that me? Guess that's me. Palmer's Castle. Press E to continue. Hello, sir. Oh, gosh. Hi, I would like a gun. Whoa. So, there's an opening in the ceiling. And guys are just wandering in. Anyone else? Okay. Here's a claymore. Got that sucker too. So, look how fast I'm moving. This is crazy, right? So they've got these little tutorial things here you can read that tell you about the different weapons that you've got. You got the claymore, you've got the rifle, and you've got the rifle again, just to make sure you didn't miss the rifle. Hello, sir. You can see the claymore can hit multiple people, but, oh, I'm out of stamina. So the lower right-hand corner is where they show your ammo. And so when you're using a rifle and you fire, you can see that the stamina meter is going, I'm sorry, the ammo meter is going down a little bit. When you switch to the sword, you also have an ammo meter, but it's a recharging stamina meter. So you have to be careful not to use too much sword too quickly, or you're going to get in trouble. Ah, I'm on fire. So, that's fine. I don't need a sword. I've got a gun. And because I'm playing on the lower difficulty level, everyone just drops so much ammo, like, I never run out, and it's great. And that's what I'm playing this for right now, is just to run around and have fun. So, okay, there's some kind of thing I can get behind this. I don't know how, though. This is... yeah, it's a mystery. So, this game is full of... like, I am really bad at finding the secrets in this game. Oh, hi. I'm really bad at finding the secrets in this game. I remember loving, like, having found all of the secrets in, like, Doom Episode 1, to the point where I could actually, like, play through it in my imagination. And 100% it, basically, because I just memorized where literally everything was. This feels like the kind of game you could do that with. And actually, they've got a map to help you out a little bit. Like, oh yeah, you can kind of see to the northwest of me in this configuration. That's not really northwest. To the upper left of the screen right now, there's a red door. And so I need to face that red door and use the key that I just got to open the red door, which is where? Not in... is it, oh, it's in here. Okay, got it. So I could open that red door, except part of me is just really confused about how I'm supposed to get through here. It looks like this might be the exit. Like there's a wall back there, and it looks like I might be able to reach that spot. Hold on, let me go around here. I don't know if I can reach it from here. It might be something that I'll discover later on from a completely different part of the level. Hello, sir. Yeah, it looks like I just need to... okay, there's a room that's got a row of skulls in it. That wall with the row of skulls in it, I think, is up against the thing the area I was trying to get into. So I'll have to remember that. And that thing, this looks like a door, but it's not opening. You can just tell this world is like full of more secrets and things than I'm gonna know what to do with. Okay, that fire was bad for me. So La Coalition asks what my impression is of cloud games. I assume you don't talk about games where you, like, are a cloud or you're exploring clouds. Like Cloudpunk. I assume you're talking about games that where you're streaming the video of the game, but the game is actually running on a distant cloud server somewhere. So, in theory, So a game like this really depends on like no input latency y whatsoever. Oh wait, oh that was the skull door. I just opened it from the other side. Okay, cool. Anyway, this game would be really hard to play in the cloud. You would be able to feel the input lag, and it would be really, really uncomfortable. I know that, for instance, whenever I play Totally Reliable Delivery Service with my son and he wants to play over the internet, he just likes to do that, but it's actually a terrible experience because there's just a lot of lag coming in from, you know, basically the whole game runs on whatever the server is. And so the way that they've architected it, you know, your input goes in and it has to travel all the way to the server to make your character do something. And then it reports back what your character did, and then you get to see the input, the result of your input. That's kind of an extreme example. Most games do some kind of like prediction where they're like, okay, we'll show you, like if you're playing, you know, if you're playing gameplay that is running on a server somewhere, they'll try to hide the lag by like showing you your character reacting to your input on your screen even before they've verified whether that actually counts. Like on the server side, they might actually be like, oh, actually, there's something that the client didn't know about. That means that actually it's impossible for their character to have done the thing that they did. That's possible. And so that's why you'll sometimes see your character like move and then sort of stagger or move around or like, you know, instead of jitter when you're playing a game over the internet. It's because your local client is trying to say that what you did worked, but then it finds out from the server that something else actually happened and has to correct itself. So that's pointing out, by the way, the levels in this game are non-linear. That basically you kind of have to feel your way through and get to know them. And some of them are, I mean, this is just the first level, and it is very, very complex. It took me a while to get through this thing the first time, and you'll probably see me take a while getting through it this time as well. What is this? I can't open it. But yeah, so that's a problem when you're playing any game that's running on a server. And so the problem with cloud gaming is the fact that, like, you can't hide the lag. Not as effectively as you can. Like you know, like if you're playing State of Decay 2 in multiplayer, it's like, yeah, people have often told us that we don't handle the lag as gracefully as we could. And it could definitely be improved a lot. But okay, so by the way, this is the wall that I was thinking I needed to get through in order to get into that secret area. But that looks like it could be a door, but it's not, apparently. It's just a tutorial. What if I drop down here? Is there a way I can get around in there? I might have to do that. But let me finish my thought. So, oh no, I won't. I'll just go down here because I can. Yay, explosive barrels! Yikes. But yeah, so you know, there's some games that do a really good job of hiding lag and some games that do not the best job. I think, you know, we're somewhere in the middle probably with State of Decay 2. Oh, and there's a blue door I can't open yet because I don't have a blue key. But at least we're doing something. You know, it's like playing State of Decay 2 in multiplayer performs better than playing Totally Reliable Delivery Service on multiplayer because we're doing a better job of hiding the lag. With cloud gaming, you can't really hide the lag, like, because the entire game is definitely running on the host. It's not running on the client at all. There's nothing we can do to sort of fake your input, you know, working before it actually works. And so there's certain games that you know, where there's already a significant amount of input lag, like the Assassin's Creed games, for instance. They tend to prioritize animation fidelity over like snappy input, which means that you might be able to play an Assassin's Creed game and not notice input lag. Whereas like a game like, say, Call of Duty or like a game like this, you would immediately notice if there was input lag because so much of it is about like things happening the instant you do it. So it's not, you know, I mean, there still is like, you know, whenever I click the mouse button, you know, there is time that passes. A minuscule amount of time passes between the time that I click the button, the signal travels down the wire on the mouse. It's read and interpreted by the computer. The game figures out what it means. The game decides what happens, and the game feeds it through a wire onto the screen. Like, that's, that is a process that takes time. It's just such a small amount of time that I, as a player, can't tell what's going on. And so, theoretically, if you could make, your sort of, like, your infrastructure of your cloud gaming system slick enough, you can reduce that input lag pretty significantly. Oh, I remember what I'm supposed to do here. I need to find the place I need to do it, but I think I remember what I'm missing. Here, yes. I got some buttons to push. There we go. So let's grab the shotgun first. And the blue key. This is so reminiscent of playing, like, Doom 2 with the super shotgun. These giant pig demons. By the way, I do like that they kind of have vaguely kind of the same enemy types as Doom. They just look different. But it's kind of familiar. Anyway, so I think this area I fully explored, right? There's a little barricade there. I'm not sure what that's about. And I can do that. Anyway, so yeah, so really what, cloud gaming in theory could be great because it means, you can play a new game without having to download it first. And you can play a game on hardware you couldn't normally afford. And those are both really good things. In theory. The question is just, can the infrastructure be good enough to eliminate the input lag? And that's an open question as far as I'm concerned. I know that in the United States, there are a lot of places with really terrible internet infrastructure. Places where you just cannot... Oh, look at that. I just opened a door somewhere. I don't know where. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, where cloud gaming just could not possibly work very well. I can't open that. How? How come? Is there a button for it? Grr. Oh, but I've got the blue key. I can open this. Oh, hi. But there are places in the world that have pretty consistent, good internet infrastructure. Where it's probably would work great. Like, I've heard, I don't know firsthand, but I've heard that, for instance, South Korea has really good internet infrastructure throughout the country. And so something like cloud gaming could probably work really well in a place like that. And then in certain parts of the United States, it could work pretty well, but I don't know that it would be consistently good enough that it could, catch on in as big a way as I think you'd want it to run a service like that. So, but I think it's really great that Microsoft is sort of taking a swing at it and, like, starting to make it happen. Hello, everyone. Because, sometimes these kinds of things, you only find out what the actual logistical problems are once you start trying to do it, right? And so while I'm open, I've got open eyes about sort of the challenges involved in cloud gaming. I'm glad that someone's trying it. I think that's a really good thing. Oh gosh. This game. Oh, whoops. Just hurt myself. Ugh. Blasting things with a super shotgun is like one of the greatest feelings in gaming. Okay, so this thing does not open. And I've gotten really far afield now from that original secret door I wanted to open. So So I don't know how far I am from it right now. I think the room where I found the blue key is actually really close to it. Okay, am I back? Oh, wait, what is... Oh, right, okay, so we've got a power-up down there. When you see a power-up in the middle of an arena-shaped room, you've always got to wonder, do I really want to go in there? I don't know if I really want to go in there. Let me look at the map real quick. So I don't know how to zoom in or zoom out. It's set. Oh, page up and page down. I get it. So yeah, I'm really far afield from that secret, and so probably just not going to find it, and that's fine. Oops. So Akina Shark wants to know, what is the average amount of input lag that players can notice? I don't know it in terms of, like, I can't tell you in, like, milliseconds or something like that. Okay, so I just picked up this green thing that I think doubles my weapons. And I think that as long as I keep picking them up, this state is going to last. Nope, never mind. Okay, this only lasted for a few seconds, but I guess that's all I needed. Ah, okay, so this was that door I couldn't open. So now that I've done that challenge, the door has opened. And I can go deeper. Oh, what is... Hey, I shoot shotguns at you, you don't shoot shotguns at me. That's not how this works. I like that that guy suddenly starts talking. Like, most of the time, those guys have not been talking, and then suddenly one of them talks. Is anybody going to come stand by these barrels? Me! Okay, I really need to have those barrels not be there. This is a scary place. Boink. Yeah, if these guys were not all dropping millions and millions of health pickups, I'd probably be in some kind of trouble right now. But I appreciate that they gave me a nice low difficulty level to try this out on, because really, I'm not playing this with the intent of really challenging myself. I just want this feeling, you know? I'm not really here to, like, see, you know, can I play an ultra hardcore, you know, old school shooter? I'm just like, I want this feeling of just running around and annihilating things. Okay, here's a button that opens this. Was that valuable? I don't know. Oh, but it basically, okay, so this game is kind of like Doom 3 in that anytime you push a button, a million more guys show up. So, by the way, I cannot actually figure out how some of this stuff is working. So notice the billboarding bodies on the ground. This is like Wolfenstein and original Doom. Each of these things is just a sprite, and it's just set up to face me, no matter where I stand. So you get this like really weird propeller effect when something is wide. When something is narrow, you don't notice it as much. Like these shotgun shells, you don't notice it as much. But when something is really wide and flat, you can really see it happening. The thing I can't quite tell is, are the enemies sprites, or are they 3D models that are made to look like sprites? Then, I mean, because they... Because they resolve into sprites when you kill them, it makes me think there are sprites, but I think they're originally 3D modeled. Like, I think they created these characters by 3D modeling them. Then I think that they baked out sprites of them in different animation poses to create the final enemies. I think that's what they're doing. It's hard to tell, though. Those two would look very, like, them modeling the characters to look this way and them putting together the sprites, like, those would look very similar. Because their animations are a little more fluid than you'd expect from sprite animations, which is one thing that makes me suspect they could be sprites. Oh, sorry, they could be not sprites, they could be models. But that's from back in the day when you would not actually model the characters. You would just hand draw all the sprites and all their animation states. And so that would be like, yeah, you would definitely want to have fewer frames in those animations. Because, oh, there's a gold key in there. Hi. And I can't shoot through this? Okay. Oh, hello. Is that the way I wanted to go? Okay, that didn't seem like it helped me very much. Okay, I need to get through there somehow. Hello. Is this... Nope, that was not the right way. Now I'm down a hole. Great. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, but now, like, that we have, like, really good modern, 3D modeling and animation tools, I could imagine someone wanting to make a game of this style and creating a tool or using some publicly available tool that lets you take a 3D animation, a very smooth 3D animation, and then bake it out into a set of, like... Oh, there we go. Into a set of sprites. And so I suspect, my guess, is that that's what they've done here, is that they've 3D animated these characters and then baked them out as sprites. And then the final version is sprites, but they move smoothly like 3D animated characters. So the thing I'm missing now is I've got a golden key. I need a golden door. But because the map only zooms out so far, I'm not sure. Let's... Oh, okay, there's an exit that way. Maybe I already opened the door. Maybe I already opened the door and I didn't realize it. I don't know. But that is the direction I need to go. I think I just need to go there from a different place. So let's find a way up, I guess. I don't know if up is where I want to go, but let's just imagine that it is. Oh, okay, wait. There's a golden door. Okay, so if I go this way and this way and this way, aha! Here is the golden door. Ah! You jerks. I'm saving up my super shotgun so that I can use it at the very end. Ah! There's some bad guys involved in that, or are they just... Nope. Okay, there's a hole down there that I can jump into. Let me see what's up here first. Some kind of thing. Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay, I guess we're going in the hole. Ow! I like that. They kind of dropped a guy behind me. Like they knew which way I'd be facing. I feel like in this game I've found multiple places where armor was sitting in a pool of water. And I wonder if that's like just a reference to something. I feel like there might have been a place early on in original Doom where there was some armor sitting in a pool of water. Okay, so there's a hole there. I don't know about that exactly. Okay, there's something there. Can I open this? No, of course I can't. Is there a button? There's a button. Hi, buddy. By the way, one thing that's interesting that I didn't mention before is that, like, early on in the tutorial, it says that you can't reload your guns midstream. That what you have to do if you want to reload is like you shoot your gun, and then if you want to reload it, you switch weapons, and then it automatically reloads. That's what it said in the tutorial, but that's not true. Oh no, sorry, it is true. It did automatically reload, but it doesn't actually show like what's in your current clip on the ammo. Like if you look over that way, you can see that like, when I fire it, it's just telling me how many against the total I've gotten rid of. It doesn't tell me how long until I have to reload. Like if I keep firing, eventually I have to reload. It has nothing to do with the ammo numbers. So I think if you switch weapons, it does reset you, but they actually have included R as a reload button. So I think they wrote the tutorial before they implemented the R button and then never corrected the tutorial. Let's open this and then blow them all up with the barrels. I love those kinds of setups. Okay, but what did that do? Did that do anything? I don't think that actually opened a door. Can I go in here? Oh, what's this? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, so Akina Shark wants to know if all of this is intentional or if this is a procedurally generated map. No, this is all handcrafted. This map is exactly like the first map I played through. The first time I played through the game, the map was like this, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, so where am I going now? The exit is this direction. But there could be a circuitous route there. Ah. Oh, this is the spot. I think this is where there is a scary, scary bad guy. So let's get this armor, and then boom. Whoa. Just gotta keep circle strafing this dude. Yikes. So I don't know what makes the gold armor better than the blue armor. I assume it's better. Or they wouldn't have two colors and have the gold be less common. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Well, I've got to do a better job of that. Loading. Okay, so where am I? Oh, right here. So we're in the same place. So it's not until I pick up that golden armor that this becomes a problem. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, it seems like maybe I should time my attacks so that I'm not just doing them right when he's about to attack me. We'll try this again. Oh, hi, Rising Legend. Thanks for joining us. All right. So let's pay attention to when he shoots. Let's wait until he shoots. And then come up and attack him. Oops. Oh, gosh. Okay, so yeah, so this, now that I'm like deliberately, there we go. Now that I'm deliberately staying away from him when he's attacking and then coming in right after he attacks. That's what I had to do. Let's collect all this extra ammo. Hello, imp. And then there's the exit. But I'm pretty sure... Yeah, like, there's an armor thing in here. How do I... Oh, can I just jump? I can just jump into this. Cool. I'm pretty sure I've got 0 secrets. But that's fine. Kills. I got almost all the kills. I got 0 out of 15 secrets. So... clearly there's something that I'm missing. Like, typically in a game like this, I would find a couple of secrets and then not find the rest. The fact that I got 0 secrets makes me think that I might be missing an entire mechanic or something because, yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, that is the first level of Project Warlock 2. So I think that's probably good for an episode, right? So now you know what this game is. So if you want that sort of like old school Doom style nonsense, this is the game that can deliver it. particularly, like, the thing that I was impressed by the most is the fact that the level design really is like it's very much in the vein of classic Doom style level design. I think they might have actually pushed the complexity of it a little higher than original Doom. Original Doom, it didn't have as many pieces, and honestly, like, the environments weren't as complex. They are taking advantage of modern machines, even though they're using an old school style. They're taking advantage of modern machines and letting them have a larger, more complicated level than you could have had back in the day. And so, they're kind of pushing the envelope, and by making it larger and more complex, they do make it a little bit more frustrating, harder to find secrets, easy to get lost. I got even more lost the first time I played through that level. And so those are some challenges, but it is definitely in the vein of those kinds of old school shooters, which are, much less of sort of the hand-holdy experience that you often get from modern games, which is, like, again, I don't have a problem with hand-holdy experiences. I like a lot of them too. I don't think this is like a better or worse type thing. It's just a style of game. But if you kind of miss that style of game from the 90s, this game is definitely actively trying to create it. All right, so let's wrap up this episode with a subscribe button and links to other videos. I'll try to stick some old school shooters on here in case that's your thing. You can go and find some more. And I think we'll be done streaming for the day.